Hey guys, welcome to Jadestone Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a full moon reading for each of the zodiac signs. This is going to be for the full moon in Taurus. It's also going to be a partial lunar eclipse, and it's going to be at Taurus at 27 degrees. So before we get into this reading, I did just kind of want to talk about the transit and tell you guys what is going on, what the hell you can expect, because it is a partial eclipse, partial lunar eclipse, and it's going to be intense, okay? The energy is going to be definitely heightened. Full moon's already pretty intense, so now that it's a partial lunar eclipse, we're approaching eclipse season. It's gonna be a spicy time. It's gonna be an interesting time. So I did just kind of want to talk about the transit. I also wanted to kind of go a little bit deeper into the ascendants, right? Your rising sign. And not everyone knows their rising sign. You have to have your exact date of birth, the exact time you were born, right? So not everybody has that, unfortunately, but you can still check out your placements, may resonate, but this is just to be a little bit more specific. All right, so we'll get into that after, but I do want to just kind of talk about like the general themes that we may see come up during this time. Also keep in mind, we are approaching eclipse season, and the nodes, the south and north node that are currently in Gemini, Sag, they're going to be swapping to Taurus and Scorpio for the next 2 years. So it's going to be like a whole new kind of cycle and lessons to be learned for the collective. So it's going to be a pretty interesting time, some themes coming up. So that's kind of coming into the new year of 2022. Can you guys believe it? Like, whoa, this year is almost over. Like, what the fuck? Like, time's gone by slow, but also fast. It's just like a mind fuck. Like, time is just like warped. I don't even know, you guys. Daylight savings got me fucked up as well. It's like dark by like 4 o'clock. I'm like, wow. Like, I feel like the day just started and now it's over. Okay, guess I'm going back to sleep. Anyways, so let's get into this. I'm going to talk about just kind of like the general themes, and then we're going to go into each of the zodiac signs. I'm going to talk about the general themes. I do have notes here. I don't have it all memorized in my brain. There ain't no fucking way. But we're going to talk about the themes, then we'll pull some cards. And yeah, so this is a partial lunar eclipse at Taurus at 27 degrees. And this is just like about a time to get back to the basics, get back to what really matters the most to us. It's going to be highlighting our value system, where we put our energy, and is there a balance? Is there fairness? So since Taurus is ruled by Venus, right? Venus also rules Libra, and Libra is all about balance. So can you notice, like, it's all about the give and take? Wherever you're investing your time and energy, is there a balance? Are there some adjustments that are needed, that are required? Possibly. And this is about time. This is a time to let go of what's no longer working, what just simply you've outgrown, it's not good for you, it's negative, it's whatever is simply not working, and it's time to cut that shit out, okay? And that's going to be highlighted during this time. So powerful emotions are definitely being brought to the surface, and you may be coming through some sort of realizations about your feelings, about yourself, about someone you're dealing with, even things from your past that are bubbling up. And that's what I've noticed throughout some of these readings recently, is like things from the past, even like things that were like dead and done with, coming up. Cobwebs we didn't even know were there, coming up for us to get rid of. We are still in Scorpio season, right? In this very transformative time. Anyway, so emotions are going to be highlighted. Full moons are normally really intense, but the fact that this is a partial lunar eclipse, eclipses are like energy on steroids, right? It's intense, it's crazy, people losing their fucking minds, howling at the moon. I'm just kidding, but stay safe, y'all. There's a lot of sickos out there. Anyways, so you may come to some sort of realization about your feelings, or you might actually get a lot more confirmation about even like your gut instinct, the vibes that you get, like certain dreams or messages that come through to you that you're kind of like, I don't know if I trust it. With this full moon, it will bring illumination to what's hidden, or like giving you confirmation, especially towards your intuition and hunches that you've had. You're going to get some confirmation regarding that. Now, the moon in Taurus is actually going to be opposing Mercury, which is still currently in Scorpio, and that actually could be helping us gaining a new perspective, a new point of view about how we feel, or about someone that we're dealing with. Is going to kind of unlock a new perspective that's going to help us understand what the fuck's happening here. And also with these things that are being brought to light, especially when it revolves around other people, it's really important that we practice self-discipline discipline in how we react, right? Think before you react, think before you speak, right? That kind of energy. There may be the tendency to like lose your shit. It's important that we all stay grounded during these times. It can be pretty crazy, pretty intense. So just stay tuned for that. Alright, Aries, so this is going to be more specific towards Aries risings, but of course Aries moon, sun, Venus, you may still get something from this, but this is going to be more directed towards Aries risings. So for you guys, the moon's going to be transiting your second house. So money, your work, routines, habits, and work ethic are going to be highlighted during this time. So with this transit, finances are going to be brought to your attention, especially concerns around money issues, spending, saving, making adjustments in those areas, as well as it's important that you don't compare yourself on how much you make towards others and how much they make. There might be a bit of that energy of like comparing yourself or feeling like kind of down or heavy or hard on yourself. This is a good time for adjustments, right? So with this full moon energy, full moons are all about releasing and letting things go that just, are not working for us. So this is actually really positive that this is being brought to your attention. If there's anything or any concern or anything that's just not working, this is a really good time to make adjustments. And you can always seek out like financial assistance or help or something, like you're not really sure what to do, or like even investing your money in places. It's also important that you guys are aware of impulsive spending, because that may end up like you may at the moment be like, okay, I'm gonna spend all this money, I'm gonna shop, I'm gonna buy all these things, and then you do it and then the rush is gone and you regret it, and maybe it was on clearance and maybe you can't return it, and now you're like, great. So just be aware of like your money spending habits and your relationship with money. That is being highlighted for you guys. You may also feel a lot more stern, a lot more serious during this full moon. So, yeah, that's what I got for you guys. So we're going to turn around the angle. We're going to pull some cards, see what you guys could be dealing with, get some more insight, wisdom, guidance, and overall see what's happening. So let's get into this reading. All right, Aries, and let's take a look and see what messages may come through for you guys during this partial lunar eclipse. For Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see, starting off with some animal oracle messages for Aries. What's going on for them during this full moon in Taurus? Any messages for Aries, please? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Regarding this full moon, partial lunar eclipse in Taurus. Any messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Regarding this full moon in Taurus. Whoa, okay, the crow coming right out. Messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding this full moon in Taurus. Okay, we also have the owl. Wow, and the rabbit. Okay, so your intuition is on point. You're needing to really pay attention to what your gut is trying to tell you. And I think a lot of you could be in your head thinking a lot about the future and recognizing I have some adjustments I need to make. Probably relating to your daily routine, habits, even your lifestyle, work, career, things like that. But once you make those adjustments, you're flying forward. And you're going to feel confident and sure of yourself. There's so much growth, so much potential. Yeah. So it's really just about making some adjustments, breaking through those fears, self-limitations, beliefs that just you've outgrown, and having more faith within yourself and your intuition. I do see that there is some sort of blessing coming your way, whether this is like material or spiritual, some sort of like gift is coming your way. That's what the owl does mention. And to trust your intuition, to trust your inner guidance. Some of you are having doubt within your intuition, or doubting your gut, doubting what you're feeling. And with this partial lunar eclipse, our intuition is heightened, and you're really needing to trust that you are being guided to do the right thing. Some of you are really overthinking, over-intellectualizing your intuition. You're like, oh, I don't trust it. I'm having a hard time believing it. But you'd be doing yourself a disservice if you go against your gut. Follow your gut. The crow does talk about self-study and diving more into, your own spirituality, learning more about yourself. Yeah, and just connecting more with your intuition, because the stronger your intuition becomes is when you practice trusting it. So you're just needing to trust yourself more. Be more confident in your abilities. Okay, So let's pull some tarot messages. Goes very straight to the point. Let's see what's going on for you guys. Any messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding this partial lunar eclipse for Aries? Full moon in Taurus. Any messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding this full moon? What's going on? Any messages, insight, wisdom, guidance that Aries needs to know? Any messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus during this partial lunar eclipse? Any messages? Okay, we have the World, so some sort of cycle coming to a close, or with this full moon, it is wrapping some sort of cycle up, a lesson to be learned. You're passing to the next level. Messages for Aries. We also have the, oh, that's a stack, so I'm actually not going to take that, but if they're meant to come out, it will. Oh, okay, we have Temperance. It came out the backside, so there could be a bit of imbalance energy right now, or impatience with yourself or a situation. Lack of moderation. We also have the Hierophant coming out, Taurus energy. You guys got 3 major arcana. Messages for Aries. Whoa, and Death. Oh my god, talk about like significant. We also have the King of Swords backside, Lovers, and the Fool. Whoa, and the Ten of Swords coming out, as well as the Queen of Swords backside, and the Sun. Feeling like there could be a feud going on in business. Maybe not business, I mean for some, or with another person. We have 2 King, Queen, both reversed, and in between them is the Ten of Swords. So there could have been some sort of ending between you and another person. We do have the Lovers coming out, which does indicate some sort of partnership. For some, it's romance, but I don't really feel that in these cards that came out. I feel like I guess for some it could be, or some sort of soulmate connection, but I also am feeling like possible business partnership. Anyways, so that's a message for someone, but I do feel like that situation could be coming, or probably it is, because we have 2 ending cards over here with the World and Death coming out. So something's coming full circle, something's coming to a complete end, it's done, finished, and also something new is beginning, but you're not quite ready yet because there's those fears that you're needing to work through, and maybe you're not feeling the most confident at this moment, right? You're standing looking off into the distance, but you're not quite yet ready to jump off. Just getting clear with yourself, with your hopes, your dreams, and any adjustments that are needed to be made. Now, when it comes to whatever this partnership was that's either coming to an end or has recently come to an end, there is some sort of like anger that you may carry, or frustration. Maybe it's because something was imbalanced in the past or was unfair, but there's definite lessons that were learned that are important that you experienced, because we do have the Hierophant out here, which tells me that you have grown a lot as a person because of this experience. Although right now there's still healing taking place, and there still could be this energy of unfairness. Just to take the high road and don't sink to this person's level. If this is not about another person and this is about you, like becoming more in tune with your own energy and the connection you have with yourself, and you're going through massive shift, change, transformation internally though. It's inside of you. I wouldn't say for some it physically, you might be making adjustments or making changes to your appearance, but I feel like this is about like you. You may have turned your back on someone after finding out some sort of truth, right? Your intuition maybe was spot on with the crow and the owl. Like, you had a suspicion, maybe you didn't trust it, maybe you had doubt in your intuition and it turned out to be correct. And so now moving forward, you know better. And next time anything feels suspicious or shady or just off in some sort of way, you're going to trust it. So yeah, there is this energy of wrapping up loose ends regarding things from your past, whether it's recent past or way back. You're getting closure. The door is closing. And so maybe that's why there's the Fool backside, that this new beginning is not quite ready just yet, because there's some unfinished business that's just being wrapped up during this time. But very soon, what I feel, things are coming in for some, like, unexpected money, right? The owl does talk about, you know, some sort of gift or a blessing that you're going to receive. Did I check the bottom of the animal spirit deck? Oh yeah, I did. The cheetah and the dragon and deer and cosmic egg, which is the final card in the animal spirit deck. So definitely, like, something is coming to an end that brings room for new growth. You've learned a lot, and just focusing more on the future. I don't know, you guys, I'm not getting much from these cards right now. Like, it feels very much straight to the point. You've grown a lot as a person, focusing on releasing, healing, letting go of grudges. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a couple rebel messages, then we'll grab some fairy messages and just kind of see where we're at with the time. Might pull a couple fairy messages just so, you know, because this has been really short, very straight to the point. Like, I'm not getting anything else, you guys. Normally I'd have, like, a lot to say, but it's just, like, at this very moment, like, that's it. That's all I gotta say is, like, you're just getting clarity on something. Something's being illuminated, or your intuition was proven right. Learning to trust your intuition more. You're going through change. We do have Sagittarius energy, Taurus, Scorpio, Gemini coming out, Aries, and Aquarius. That's too many. But yeah, like, it's very, I feel like it's just because there's so much major arcana. I mean, fuck, you guys, literally all we have is major arcana, and then the King of Swords backside. So it's just, it feels like it's an ending to a significant chapter in your life. Closure, the closing of a door, and something new is, well, I mean, you guys, look at this. We start off with the World, and then we end with the Fool. Like, sheesh, okay. So that's really your reading, Aries. But we'll see if there's any other messages, any rebel messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding this partial lunar eclipse? Alright, so any rebel messages for Aries regarding this partial lunar eclipse? We have fuck fear. It will lie to your face, which the rabbit is all about fears and your mentality and needing to really get control of your thoughts and not allowing your fear to hold you back from what you really want. We also have, oh my god, okay. Wow, those really just flew out. We also have ask a fucking expert. So, don't rely on your friends or the internet. Listen to a damn professional. All right, that's for someone out there. Shit is going down with your job. Reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. I was picking up on, like, business partnership energy or something to do with career. And that's the thing, is, like, the moon is transiting for my Aries risings out there. Your second house, which does rule your work, your career, things like that. We also have stop texting, stop stalking, stop checking on that person, just fucking stop. Spend your time on someone worth it, don't waste it on ridiculousness. And then we also have get over yourself, pull your shit together, help people, give back, and do good shit for humanity. Okay, now let me grab a couple fairy messages for you guys. Wow, oh my god, this was really quick, like. Alright, any fairy messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding this partial lunar eclipse for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? What do they need to know regarding this full moon in Taurus? Any messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Any messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding this full moon in Taurus, this partial lunar eclipse? Any messages for Aries? We have the feline. This came out reversed. This talks about unfinished business. Like, there's some things that need to be wrapped up, and although you may not want to do it, it may be annoying or frustrating or just like a hassle, a pain in the ass, but it needs to be done so that you can get to the good stuff, so that you can get to the fun stuff. So this is literally about take care of your chores, then you can play. So it's like, take care of this unfinished business, do what you gotta do, say what you need to say, maybe ask an expert, and then let it go. And fuck fear. Let's see, is there any other fairy messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding this reading. The Dark Lady. See, your intuition. This is a very intuitive card. This also does talk about vulnerability and getting more comfortable with getting in tune with your intuition and doing that shadow work and digging deep and reflecting hard and like looking at things that maybe you've been avoiding, right? Or dealing with situations that you've been avoiding but you know you need to handle. But to trust your intuition when it comes to handling the situation, it will help you. And you'll probably get a lot of clarity / you'll be guided to do the right thing. You just need to trust it. You just need to trust your gut. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else for Aries? Any other messages for Aries? Oh, damn. And the Rar. This talks about a lot of creative potential. So this is probably heading towards like this Fool energy. Whatever that's about to begin. Once you deal with this shit, you have a lot of creative potential, a lot of room to expand, to go create, to build whatever it is that you want. It's yours. And again, you just gotta take care of this shit, finish up, wrapping up loose ends, and then you're free to go after and focus your energy in the areas that you want to. But yeah, this reading is literally all about cleaning up loose ends, getting clarity / something finally wrapping up, closing the door on a chapter, something new beginning, reflecting on lessons that you've learned, bringing more balance into your life, as well as healing, right? With that Temperance reverse energy, you might be a little impatient with the whole process of this thing. Maybe it's taken a really long time for things to finish up, wrap up. It's been annoying. It's been a pain in the ass. It's been testing your patience, but it's almost over. And hopefully sometime very soon, you can close the door on this and you never have to open it again. So it's really just about cleaning up loose ends and then finally you're free. So Aries, that's what I got for you guys regarding this reading. If you guys found this helpful or insightful, please let me know in the comments below. Be sure to leave a like, comment, or subscribe. If you guys are interested, you can follow me over on my Instagram at Jadestone Tarot. And I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for watching and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.